What's going on, family? Welcome to the I'm a Lot at Times podcast. I'm the host, dlouthetruth,
Let's take flight.
Jay Hart.
and this is the I'm a Lot at Times podcast. Right before we got started, we were sitting there talking about the difference in like football back in the days in comparison to now, and I'm like, hey man, let's just go ahead and get it started. We currently talking about a conversation that I had with my father-in-law yesterday. We was talking about Jim Brown and how he was playing at that time. And I kind of was like, man, you know what? If you think about it, Jim Brown actually he might be responsible for like how the format of the NFL now, right? Because they said Jim Brown was like 240, like like what was he, 6'1" or 6'2"? And they said the NFL lineman during that time was like 5'10", 190. You know what I'm saying? Like, like how you supposed to stop? How you supposed to stop this dude? You know what I'm saying? He almost probably fucked it up for, you know what I'm saying, for us and everything. But I don't know. Like Hawk, you was just saying how you feel like the difference. You said there's three differences. What'd you say those differences was? And is this before you said, is this sports in general or is this just football?
So what I was saying in sports in general, athletes have gotten bigger, faster, and stronger. You got dudes like Usain Bolt running faster times than ever. And this was a couple years ago. You got freaks like Julius Peppers that came in running like a 4.4, something that defensive end. And it's just dudes are getting bigger, faster, stronger. We had a dude come out of the league, Worthy ran a 4 what in the 40.
4.2 something.
4.2.
Like
a couple
4.2.
years ago, John Ross ran a 4.2. Like on average, people are getting faster.
Right.
Bigger and stronger. But what I was saying was the difference is, like, yeah, they may be better athletes, but they lack like the physicality, the grit, and like the overall just like toughness and being grimy out there in all sports, even basketball. You can see the difference. Back in the day in the 90s, like them dudes was physical.
Yeah.
And now you see it like a little. It's a technical now compared to back in the day. They would have fucking clotheslined you or something.
Yeah.
The game overall in all sports is less physical. It's more about finesse.
Yeah.
You have to pay in sports back in the day.
I'm tripping off the fact that like we just filmed the episode like a week and a half ago, and this nigga didn't even have a beard. Now he got a full beard, bro. Again, like man, nigga, it takes me like 6 months to get something. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't get them genetics, man. Thanks, moms. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, you don't really want them genetics.
I heard you said, you know, so everybody kind
of want. You got a job where you got to shave every day or every other day.
Let me tell you what's crazy, bro. So, you know, Cuzzo went to a private school, and I don't know if they couldn't have beards or whatever, but you know, he went to Sarah, and he you know ended up going to ASU out of high school. So you know, he hit me when he come home to visit. I don't know if it was like Christmas break or something like that. He hit me. He like, where you at? You at the crib? I'm like, I'm at mom's crib. He like, all right, I'm about to pull up. All right. Man, he pulled up. This nigga pulled up looking like Rick Ross. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm like, where that came from? Like, I'm like, how you get a beard, nigga? He like, man, I'll just, you know, shave it, brush it, shave it, hit it with the oil. I'm like, all right, for sure, nigga. I did that shit religiously and wasn't getting nothing. I was like, dog, it's not working.
You
like,
get a little something, man, if you want.
Hey, for a cold man, Ken just kept on encouraging me. You got this, man. Just let it grow like 7 months. Don't cut it. Just keep taking care of it. Don't cut it, man. You got it. I just can't do it. I'm like, dog, it's always a birthday party. It's always some pictures. It's always something. I'm like, dog, I ain't about to be on there looking crazy on that picture. You know,
boy, he's just like a fresh shave. You gotta go through the ugly. You gotta go through your ugly phase.
In the words of Hawk Mama, you know what I'm saying? When we was leaving the gym that day, she was like, hey, Donovan, she was like, it's some niggas, you know what I'm saying? You remember this Hawk? She was like, it's some niggas that's clean cut, and it's just some niggas that just, you know, a little rough around the edge. You just a clean cut nigga. Remember that shit? I was like, all right, I just, you know,
feel good about not growing no facial hair.
You know, every now and then when I just decommit to it, I just hear mom's voice in my head like, you just a clean cut nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah,
hey,
but no,
have
man.
You ever seen your pops with a beard?
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's his ain't. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
I've only seen my pops with a bald head and a mustache. That's
so here's the irony, bro. Like, and I'll pull up the pictures. Like, man, I actually grew a beard a couple times, but
look like Anthony Hamilton, huh?
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, not as
It wasn't
bad.
that bad.
Yeah, not as
nice.
bad as Ant. Like, I got a couple pictures with a nice little chin strap. You know what I'm saying. Then the neighbor, he put the little barber tricks on me. No spray. He just lined it up. No spray. No beignet. What's it called? BJ, whatever. None of that. He just lined it up. He just lined it up in a way and like evened it out in a way where it kind of looked like I had some shit. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't cut that off. But yeah, man, I just got thrown off by that. Like, yo, this
you good.
2 weeks, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Man, had to switch it up, man. Had to switch it up.
Hey, Cuzzo took No Shave November to a whole new level, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is November.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna try. Low key, I'm trying to sneak it in there. Y'all see me on here looking rough, man. Just
I gotta shave. I ain't got a choice.
For real. Well, I see you wear more facial hair now than you used to, though.
Nah, when I was in San Diego, I wore my facial hair. It used to be thick and nappy. Now I gotta cut it like every week or twice a week because of the respirator at work.
Oh, so we got everything. It just gotta fit in the mask.
Remember at the oil refinery, I couldn't have nothing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Burn your mustache off.
It's scruffy. You can't even see it. It's scruffy now, but I'm gonna be cutting it tomorrow morning.
Oh, everything. Man, some football topics I wanted to touch. Before we get into the one that Cuzzo brought up, man, y'all seen that boy Lamar had another perfect passing game last week.
Bro.
The game they was down, but what was impressive was the run to tie him up. It wasn't tying them up. They got to 20. It was 21.
Yeah,
because they was down.
No. You talking about last night?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the Broncos game.
Oh, I'm talking about Bengals versus.
Yeah, we gonna definitely talk about that game.
What game you talking about?
Last week against the Broncos.
I watched Thursday.
Yeah, he had a perfect passer rating.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that.
Fourth time in his career, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't watch that.
Did you get a chance to check it out, Cuzzo? I seen highlights of that game.
I actually haven't yet. But I mean, I'm always rooting for Lamar, man. Lamar he's one of a kind, bro. I love Lamar.
I seen a clip where John Harbaugh said that his goal is, well, he said first and foremost, he was like, Lamar's been answering these questions ever since he was in Pop Warner. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, when we first got him, people was trying to convince him to go to receiver. And he's like, man, we bought into the fact that he was a quarterback and he wanted to be a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So they was like at every single level, they constantly trying to get Lamar Jackson to change positions. It was like the Ravens, they was like, man, but we bought into it. And he was like, my goal is not to build how did he say it? He said my goal wasn't to like bring Lamar in to just add him to building the team. It was to build a team around Lamar. He was like, my goal is to make Lamar Jackson the best quarterback of all time. I thought that was pretty dope.
Love.
That's crazy because, like you said, a lot of people criticized Lamar Jackson for a long time. And like, bro, he still is that guy. I remember we was having this conversation, Ken, with Gerald, and I told him, I was like, bro, Lamar Jackson is a guy that you can put on any team, and he is the game changer on any team you put him on.
Nah,
because of his ability to run and throw. Like last night, you seen that play that he made on the sideline?
It looked like Madden 05.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, whoa. I was like, his number 7 back on the Atlanta Falcons.
It looked so easy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he was going out of bounds and he just stopped at the line and took it another like 20 yards. I thought he scored on that play.
Yeah, no.
He was about to. The patience was dope.
It looked so easy.
Yeah. And so I just was like, man, you know what? I was like, shout out Lamar, man. Because like I said, he's finally starting to get the respect he deserved. But we had
2-time MVP, right?
2-time.
Already in his career, already. Would he been in the league 5-6 years?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just crazy because like me and my father-in-law, we constantly talk about how like, in the NFL, like scrambling quarterbacks, despite like their ability to create like, well, I ain't gonna say create opportunities. That's the obvious, but like, teams that got mobile quarterbacks generally do well in the NFL. Obviously, because you can't stick a guy for 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And not even that, like you chasing this guy, but you got this guy coming up behind you with the ball in his hand. It's like you taking out the play because you doing your job over here, but they can't do their job over there because you the athlete that should be sticking that athlete. And we always talk about how like traditionally the NFL they really frown upon like scrambling quarterbacks, but I still believe, and y'all chime in. I still believe that like that's just the way of the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think if you don't got a mobile quarterback, like you can't, it's hard to win it. Well, the Vikings is winning, you know what I'm saying? And the Lions is winning. So I mean, I can't say like, you have to have a scrambling quarterback. I just think it makes the offense a lot more efficient. I don't know what y'all think.
This what I think
so,
about
100%.
football. So watching Detroit, watching the Vikings, and then watching the Mahomes and all of them. Watch Tom Brady. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It ain't even so much about being elusive. You need to be elusive in the pocket and know how to move the pocket.
Yeah.
Like, if you know how to move within the pocket, that's how it makes you a good quarterback. Know how to step up and having a feel for your backside if it got defenders there. Like, being able to just step up into the pocket and shift left, shift to the right, be able to move forward and still look downfield. Because Jared Goff ain't the most elusive, but he can move in the pocket.
Yeah. True.
Sam Darnold right now, he got a decent offensive line, got a running game, hell of a receiver. He can move within the pocket. So it's not like you ain't got to be fucking Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be Patrick Mahomes, but you got to be able to move in the pocket. I feel like a lot of quarterbacks on like the Raiders, you see Minshew back up, and it's panic mode. It's no like calmness.
Yeah.
You watch Cam Ward at Miami, or you even watch Shador. I know you don't like him that much, but these dudes can do it.
Here y'all go. Yeah.
No, I'm just naming from different levels. It's really just being comfortable on how to move in the pocket. Like, you got to be able to feel what's going on around you. But you got to have an offensive line too, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, offensive line is the main thing. It's you want to win in football, you got to have an O-line, D-line. It's that simple.
No, you definitely hit it on the nail. Like that, but definitely the pocket, like pocket awareness. Like definitely hit on the nail.
Some of these quarterbacks don't have that pocket awareness.
That's for real.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Cuzzo, I know you was feeling good this week and you saw Michael Thomas, you know what I'm saying, getting that my boy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't appreciate that, man.
Hey, man, why they do your guy DC like that, man?
I don't know, man. Why you think Michael Thomas, took it upon himself to just kind of go on a whole little Twitter rant?
I don't know, because it was kind of crazy because like I don't really keep up with the Saints, like.
Yeah,
like I definitely was a Raider fan that wasn't big on DC.
Yeah,
but I didn't like how DC was treated on his way out. Like, I think DC was a real class act, and he done a lot of shit. He's one of the best like franchise quarterbacks we ever had.
Yeah.
So it's like I think we should have let him go out. Not I don't know like tour or like high horse or anything, but just let him go out better than sitting him the last 3 games and saying he a nuisance in the locker room. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but ultimately, I thought Michael Thomas and them were still teammates. I thought him and Michael Thomas was teammates, so I don't keep up with him.
Yeah.
But, so it was kind of crazy to me. I was like, damn, why is he going on his starting quarterback like this? I'm like, oh, he not playing right now. And I'm like, oh, it sound like he's salty. So like, I don't really know what it is, but that throw is crazy. Chris Olave, I'm sure he's gonna be cool. Like, they NFL players and they definitely get fucked up. Crazy.
I didn't see the play.
He's gonna be
Think
good.
about this.
I gotta see that.
Chris Olave is literally DC's number 1 target.
Yeah.
It ain't even a question. Like, that's his go-to guy. Why would a quarterback in his right mind leave his number 1 guy out there to dry?
Yeah.
He wouldn't do that. Like, if you see the interview when DC talking, he explains the whole play. Like, he's like, hey, if we get this coverage, I'm throwing the ball. They got the coverage. They got the look. The defender made a fucking great play.
Nah, that's kind of like that. Low-key was like a dirty. Not I ain't gonna say dirty. I'm definitely not gonna say dirty.
That was a trash ball, man. I ain't gonna.
It was a trash ball, but like the safety could have let up when I'm looking at this hit.
Let up? No, that's how football should be. My job
it ain't. No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It's like literally he got hit after the ball was past him.
So who fault is it?
It's like, yo, like it ain't even catching the ball. I mean, it is what it is, dog. We, you know, like I said, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the NFL kind of be like, they get real choosy when they want to give people penalties and when they want to like kick people out and and call targeting and all that kind of stuff. It's unfortunate, dog. Like I tell people all the time, I feel like a quarterback's job is to get the ball in the area. You know what I'm saying? That you at like you can't to one of y'all point. I think it was Hawk. You just said that the defender made a great play. Like you can't really say like. I mean, you can. I don't know. I just feel like the quarterback job is to get the ball in your area, and sometimes defenders are a little bit faster than you might anticipate it, or they might make a better, you know what I'm saying, make a better judgment on the ball than you might anticipate it. I don't think to Hawk point you benefit from like throwing your receiver out the game. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know it ain't intentional. Like Derek Carr.
No, I don't think he's trying to hurt him, or I just think it was people would assume DC should take care of his receivers better. But it's like, honestly, I just think the way the game is played, like it get real risky at certain plays. So it's like that was one of them. Like looking back at DC, you would want to not throw that one. But it's like, when it's live in the moment, it's live in the moment. But you ain't trying to. I don't think he's trying to hurt his players. Yeah. But he getting cooked online though. I ain't gonna lie to you though. Niggas is definitely. It wasn't even him. Like niggas, it was a lot of people saying it. Like
I didn't see it, man. But man, that's just kind of how like I feel like that's just kind of like the.
But they come and go. It's week. It's it's football. It's gonna be another game next week.
Yeah. So look, let's talk about the Michael Thomas thing. Like you think?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you think that was the way to go about it? Everybody got a right to an opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like if he really want to land a spot on the team, like I just feel like that ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get his spot back. You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time Michael Thomas played?
So for those who ain't seen,
whole season, bro,
it's seem like longer than that.
No. I'm saying like he might have played a few games within like the past 2 seasons. But he kind of like Mike Williams, man. They just kind of be like injured a lot. No disrespect. I ain't mean to throw him in here like that. That's crazy. But I'm just saying in general, like he don't play full seasons. He was a highly anticipated receiver. He was one of those guys. He's supposed to be like a big name player, and he's just plagued by injuries.
He had that one
you want me to read what he said, D-Lou?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, for those who's listening, so the context is Michael Thomas, a former NFL Saints receiver, sounded off on Derek Carr as soon as he threw a play that people thought was a murder ball because it got Chris Olave injured. So he said, Michael Thomas go on Twitter and says, dude tried to lie and say I was jealous of them making Chris wide receiver 1. Whole time he couldn't even get him a decent ball. He need his behind whoop.
He need his ass whoop. That's what it said.
That's what it said. He said, dude, scary and panic and just throw the ball. Get him the F out of here. He's so ass. Says Derek Carr. Derek Carr for you. I've been told you shit sad. That says they fire all them coaches to cover his flaws up. He's still doing the same stuff. It says this year, Buddy went first team All Pro in 2022. He needed 180 targets just to get 100 passes. His ass on my granny. So Michael Thomas, and then he had a video like just talking bad about. He just had a random dude on the street talking bad about him. But it was stupid online. But like ultimately, I think DC a class act. Like all the stuff that's behind in the locker room, that's on them. So like Michael Thomas could feel how he want to feel. I'm like I'm not a DC super guy, but I think he is a class act though. Like I'm like, come on, man. DC not with the Twitter drama. Like the way he responded, he was like super respectful too. He's like, man, he's like, I always been cool with him. Never had a problem. I love him. Just one of them guys that he just
never liked me. And if my phone still works. If you ever want to call and we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to DC.
No, man. DC a class dude. Like, you ain't even got to hate him to respect that though.
Shit. Need to focus on getting back in the league and playing.
That's how I feel too. Like, and ain't no disrespect to him because he got game. Like I mean, he's done serious stuff.
You only as good as your body allow you to be. So if you ain't present to play,
he affected his target. He already affecting his targets before he even get back in the league with another team. I ain't throwing him the ball. Because the moment he don't catch it, he don't be on Twitter with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look, man. And DC, regardless if people want to like it or not, I think DC is like you said, a likable guy in the NFL. And I think, certain people you shouldn't really go at because it just make you look like, you know what I'm saying, the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
It looked like DC. If you had to do charity hours in the NFL, I feel like DC going crazy. He probably putting up crazy numbers doing charity.
He really like
you can just look at him and just like, yeah, DC. He for sure got a couple non-profits going on the side.
He really like that. I followed him on the ground. I followed him on the ground. He's dropping prayers every day in the you know what I'm saying, and all that. Like,
bro, you can't be, you know what I mean? You can't be messing with the humanitarian football players.
He's a solid guy, man. How y'all feel about Saquon Barkley and that crazy
bro, I was watching it live. I was
Philly,
through my remote.
Hey, RC.
That is crazy.
RC. But somebody said the only problem with what Saquon did was every kid in high school and pop on the football was trying this shit. You gonna see kids trying to jump.
That's one of them. But they showed it on ESPN and they should have put that warning. This is professional, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, bro.
Just think about this. What registered in his head to say, hey, I'm gonna jump backwards?
Athleticism.
And actually land it and gain like 3 or 4 more yards.
You like, I could do it. I know I could do it. It's just 100. You gotta be pure confidence. Because I don't think Saquon is like Ezekiel Elliott, where you just like, yo, fall, bro. Like, fall. Like, what you doing? Just fall. I think Saquon Barkley is just kind of like an American Ninja Warrior or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys who just feel like, watch this. You know what I'm saying? We go to the gym and be those guys like, hey, watch this. They doing a handstand on the wood stick, got their hand out. You know what I'm saying? They just try stuff. I think Saquon one of those kids, man. That's what I'm saying. He's freakishly strong. I'm just happy to see Saquon Barkley be able to be a running back. You know what I'm saying? And like put all his energy into like stuff like that. It's exciting to see, and it make that offense way more explosive than they was. But it's just kind of like, yo, he really got like the trade of a career. Like, I ain't gonna say a lifetime. I'm saying he got the trade of a career. Like, imagine being on a team where you the team, and then your team trades you in the conference to a team that's already stacked, and they just want you to run the ball.
No, for real, man. Like,
they want you to run the ball, catch some swing plays, and just do you. They ain't asking you to do no passes or nothing.
He looked crazy behind that line. Like, it just looks like the game is just coming to him.
Yeah, it's some good football being played right now, for real, for real.
You know what's even more crazy about the good football that's been played?
What's that?
How many 2-win and 3-win teams it is right now.
Man, yeah, that's what I was saying. I told somebody we like tied in last place with like 8 teams.
He told me.
Like,
every division got a team that got 2 or 3 wins.
Yeah, dog. It's crazy. Like, I looked at it, I was tripping. I was like, I just knew the Raiders was in like last place, and like we was like first of the last place. Like, we was in like, we in last place, but we better than all them other teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. And it just goes to show how much football I'm not watching, because I've been watching a lot of games, but I take that back. I've probably been watching more college football this season than I have been watching NFL games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I have watched every single Miami Hurricane football game.
I've been watching those.
I'm so happy my team is winning so I can watch them.
Yeah, King brought it to my TV. You brought to my attention that Shador been thanking God every time we lose. You know what I'm saying? What you think? You think he coming to Las Vegas?
I mean,
and shout out to Shador for the record, bro. I fuck with you, Shador.
So the way I feel like it ain't necessarily a Shador thing. Like, I think my thing is like I want to see how Tom Brady's influence is going to be with the Raiders. Like I think him putting his name on the brand. I think he is just there for like somewhat influence, and hopefully he can play like somewhat behind the scene magic role, influence people to try to come over here and line people up. Like if it is Shador or if it's coaching, anything that can get shit pushing the needle, like, you know what I mean? Hopefully he can help the brand, you know what I mean? But you know, that's just it's just a selfish Raider fan talking to me, you know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Have you, since our last conversation, actually watched Cam Ward? Because Hawk is the one that put me up on Cam Ward.
I
started watching him.
I haven't watched him in abundance. I haven't watched him in a whole game. I just really just seen his highlights, and it's like, you know, I definitely want to see him play. Like I seen like one game on, but it was just like I only saw a little bit. I was pretty busy at the time. But I definitely want to. He nice with it though. Like he nice with it.
I think they was playing against Duke. And I know people gonna say, "Oh, Duke," but Duke got a good football team. That's all I'm saying. Duke got a good football team. They've been good for the last couple of years, especially with the portal. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Duke been balling, and they was neck and neck with Miami, and then Miami just took off. They just took off. He just started going crazy, and his composure is just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of guys in college football right now, and that's all I'm saying is like, man, like, you know, like I said, I rock with Shador. I definitely don't have no. First and foremost, I ain't got no problem with no college players. Like, I just want to make that clear. I love watching college football. It's so much more exciting than the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you just see good football a lot more.
Nobody in college football more exciting than watching Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean Reggie Bush was pretty exciting though. You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Oh yeah. Oh. Right now. Whoa. What?
Ashton Genty is a beast.
I'm about to say, dog, he ain't exciting to watch.
You talking about boy from
Boise?
Yeah.
But watching Lamar
I'm not watching that blue turf.
I hate that shit, man. That's
I can't stand it.
It's not terrible. It's like, dude, what is going on over there, man? They got on the same blue as they on the same blue as
they walking on water.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Hey, they walking on water.
The point that I was getting to was guys like him and Cam Ward. I feel like somebody described him as a pro playing amongst college players. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm seeing that a lot. But then I saw like some highlights of like Clyde Edwards-Helaire like earlier today, right? When he was at LSU, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I think that's just college. I think some guys in college it's kind of like growth spurts. And when you a kid, some kids just have a growth spurt and then they get to the league and it's just kind of like everybody is your size now. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, so I don't know. I'm curious to see like what all of these guys gonna do. Like, we see this draft class is doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Caleb is doing good. We see that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We see that he's doing well. You know what I'm saying? Who else was there?
Brock Bowers for the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, and so is my man from Denver right now. Bo Nix, he's doing good. So I'm saying, you know, this draft class that just went in the league, they doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
They're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, some of those guys is like 25 already. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, not like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to shit on them, but you know, maybe that makes it a little different. You got a little more man strength. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it like this. Imagine yourself. We all take a second to imagine ourselves at 21 entering into the NFL and the coach being like, hey, run a slant. and Ray Lewis telling you, don't bring your ass back across the middle. Like you said, he told Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
And you 21. You be like,
I ain't going back across the middle.
Yeah, coach like, hey, you got a tool. You like,
Mr. Lewis told me I can't go.
Yeah, man.
Because even that, I was watching the Rashad Mendenhall story when he talked about like, it's a funny clip online. He was like, yeah, you know, Ray Lewis was like, 834, you know, he coming for you. And he said he was real careful with his words. Like, man, ain't nobody think about that, Ray. You know what I'm saying? He said he said in his head, he's like, man, you old. Ain't nobody think. He's like, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't really want to piss him off. He was just kind of like, hey, man, ain't nobody worried about you. He said Ray Lewis was like, well, you better, because I'm going to be the one to knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? He said a few plays later, the hole opened up, and he said he seen Ray. He said he in his mind, he pumping himself up as he running him down like, Man, he little, man. He weak. I'm about to run his ass over. He hit him, boom, stone wall. Knocked him out his rookie season, dog. You know what I'm saying? His shoulder.
It's a play. I don't remember if it was Jamar Chase or Jefferson.
Yeah.
But anyways, Jalen Ramsey was sticking him.
Yeah.
And like, what's the difference between 33 and 23? And the receiver blew right past this motherfucker. And I'm like, it's funny because I'm thinking about flag football with us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a different energy.
Yeah.
23, 24.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why G been on me all week. I'm like, bro. Y'all the ones supposed to carry the team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to be the ones carrying the team.
So it's
that's what we got y'all for.
Old man strength, your strength will stay with you for a long time. Yeah. The first thing to go in most athleticism is your speed.
Yeah.
But your strength will stay with you. So it makes sense. Ray Lewis would lay your ass out.
Yeah.
He was 36.
He still got the strength. Yeah.
But is he going to chase you? No.
Yeah.
Nah.
He ain't doing that. Yeah. Jalen Ramsey got the smarts. He know how to position himself. He know how to play football. Yeah. But is he as quick as a 23-year-old, 24?
Yeah.
Probably not.
He's just a name at this point, right?
Nah,
he's still a good player. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. Like, you could go out there and make a name against him now. He's not like Jalen Ramsey in his prime.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, he's older. You know, he's getting his bag.
He's getting older.
Let's get some of these picks, Birdman. I know you got to get out of here, man. We got the Giants and the Panthers. I think they playing overseas, man, because it's a 6:30 a.m. game. So we all got Giants and the Panthers.
Lose.
This is the game that we don't want to see of the week.
Giants.
man, let's go Panthers. Giants and who playing? Giants and the Panthers. This the battle of who gonna be 6th to 7th. You know what I'm saying?
This is the battle for the first round pick.
Yeah,
the first overall pick.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers, man. You see, they just gave Chuba Hubbard a 4-year extension. You know what I'm saying? He balling. He on my fantasy. They said, I like what they said. They said they moving forward. The Panthers said their motto is it's just a long-term rebuild, and they feel like he was an important piece of that, and they want to hold on to him. And so, you know, you see, they just got rid of was it Mingo? Didn't they just trade Mingo?
Oh, they did.
I don't follow the Panthers.
Yeah, I believe he just got traded. Yeah, I think he just got traded. Yeah, he got traded to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Yeah, he got traded to the Cowboys. But you know, I guess they felt like he wasn't a part of that rebuild. They probably got somebody that they looking at in college right now. They probably want to build around Bryce. So in that case, maybe I'm gonna go with the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
I'm gonna still say Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what they got going on over there. You know, they was rocking with Andy Dalton. You know,
rifle.
You know what I'm saying? Then they put you know, Bryce back in, and they took him back out. Then they put him back in. So
nice.
So there is certain things I'm starting to notice about NFL teams where like they kind of it's like controlled chaos, and it's like they losing games, but it's like it's not blatant that they losing them on purpose. Like, you think about it, like you switching quarterbacks in a game 2 or 3 times. How you supposed to get some rhythm? You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like maybe that's their way of losing without just going out there and losing. You know what I'm saying? Because Tom Brady could throw 4 picks. He ain't getting taken out the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, shit. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the far end of the spectrum. But I mean, Matthew Stafford at one point to me seemed like he was averaging like 2 to 4 picks a game, and he still was in the game.
Your boy Josh Allen
crazy down.
was doing that.
But Josh Allen right now got 17 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Not this year, the previous years.
The majority of his career.
Yeah.
Yes, Josh Allen is heavy, but Josh Allen a gunslinger, and he gonna throw that fucking rock.
Who they gonna put in there? Nathan Peterman?
No, I'm just saying that's just Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He you know.
It ain't even a question. It's like, even if some teams, you got a guy, and it's like, I don't care if he throw picks. If we win today, shit, we win. You know what I'm saying? You like, shit, we can't put nobody else in. He healthy, he could play. Like Lamar Jackson could have a horrible game, and they win, and everybody like, shit, we won. Whatever.
That's all that matters.
Especially since they got rid of Tyler Huntley.
Put it this way. Mahomes is having his worst fucking year.
And they undefeated.
They undefeated because guess what? They got a football team. They got a hell of a defense. They got a hell of a coach. And Mahomes ain't got to go out here and win a game. When they need Mahomes to be on point, Mahomes is on fucking point.
Yeah. Hawk remind me of Denzel Washington on like Remember the Titans. You know what I'm saying? Because like your speeches be so genuine. They be so like real. You know what I'm saying? But it's old school, and it's like that's real shit. Like you know what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. That's how you win football games. Like all this new technology and all of this. It's like let's just keep it to the basics. Like you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know what's up?
They got defense. They got a cool quarterback that's gonna make plays when it's matters.
Denzel was a great coach too. You know what I'm saying? He was a hell of a coach. You know, I don't know. I don't remember his name, but he was a hell of a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
So that definitely wasn't
my favorite movie.
Yeah. I thought Varsity Blues was your favorite movie.
Remember Titans and Varsity Blues.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, you used to stay quote Varsity Blues.
I love that movie.
Yeah. My favorite football movie is Radio. No, I'm just kidding.
The Radio is fire though.
No, I'm just kidding. It's Blindside. No, that shit horrible too. Like
that shit. Hey, Radio, all right. Blindside is horrible.
Yeah, like he lift this nigga up and push that nigga all the way to the bus. Like, man, that's a personal foul, dog. You know what I'm saying? I would have ejected his ass. Like, hey, you out the game, bro. Can't be carrying niggas to the bus. Next game we got Broncos and Chiefs, and they playing the Arrowhead.
Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Chiefs. All right, we got this is a good game. We got the Steelers at Washington.
Steelers.
I'm gonna go Commanders.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Commanders. We got Vikings at Jacksonville.
Vikings.
You said Vikings at Jacksonville?
Mm-hmm.
Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, they looking real good, low key. They like sleepers right now again. And I don't know like how people just be like, I don't know. The Vikings are good this year, bro. I'll just say that. Falcons and New Orleans.
Falcons.
You
go with Kurt.
I don't know. All this.
Derek Carr might be. I don't know. Derek Carr might.
Bro. Like,
yeah, I might have to go DC this game. He gonna come out to that Mo Bamba.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm going Falcons.
DC gonna come out the tunnel like, oh, calling. Look, you know, it's a problem. He come out to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go New Orleans. They playing at home. You know what I'm saying? The team might want to play a little extra hard for him, just to kind of like, you know, keep that camaraderie. Because Saints started off strong. Everything was all good, and it's crazy how like one bad ball could turn the whole, you know, everybody against you, and now you back a bad quarterback that you never was. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go 49ers at Buccaneers. Look, cause of this.
You know what's crazy? I feel like the Bucs can beat the Niners.
I think so too.
Yeah, dog. The Niners ain't that good this year.
I'm gonna say the Bucs.
I'm gonna go Niners because
Niners is 4-4, bro.
They've been having a hard time. I feel like they do above 500. So I'm gonna just go Niners. But the Bucs are like Baker.
Bucs would have beat the Chiefs if the Bucs didn't win. If the Chiefs didn't win the toss.
The Baker cooking.
I'm going with the Bucs. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a feeling that like the 49ers are so pumped that Chris McCaffrey is back this week that, you know what I'm saying, their game plan is pretty obvious.
T-Mac is back.
It's not gonna make that big of a difference. Because guess what? You still got Debo out. You still got what's my man number 11? Ayuk is still out.
I think Debo back.
Jawan Jennings is back. No, Jawan Jennings is back.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, George Kittle always like, you know, questionable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think they offense just struggling this year, and I just feel like the Niners is not the Niners this year. They 4-4.
I think they're gonna have a struggle season. If they make the playoffs, they'll show up. That's how I feel about these Niners. But I think
the Bucs is playing. Bucs is playing some great football right now. They're a team that people are not giving enough credit to, and like we said, Baker Mayfield is having a hell of a year, and he lost his receivers, and he still put up numbers against the Chiefs. So
yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
And the Chiefs got a hell of a defense.
And the 49ers got hella defensive injuries too. So they hurt.
What's next?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Niners still.
I'm taking.
We got Bills and the Colts.
Bills.
Bills for sure.
Colts ain't got no fucking
Bills.
quarterback.
What you talking about? Joe Flacco might go crazy this week. We got the Patriots is playing in Chicago against the Bears.
Chicago. Chirac.
Yeah, Chirac playing this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Rack City.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chicago for sure. We got the Tennessee Titans and the Chargers.
Chargers. That defense is good.
Chargers defense good, and J.K. Dobbins runs. He runs.
Okay. Fuck the Chargers. I'm going with the Titans, bro.
I hate to say it. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm good. We got the Eagles and the Cowboys. I wonder. This is a hard one.
Eagles. Eagles.
I don't got to answer it. You know what I'm saying? It's the Eagles. We got the Jets and the Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
Yeah. Look at my boy, man.
I'm gonna go Cards. Where's it at?
They playing in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jets. We got the Lions and the Texans. They playing in Houston. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
That one's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah, Lions going. I'm going Lions.
It's gonna
go
be
Texas.
a good game. I love C.J. Stroud.
Yeah,
I'm going Texas, but I do not see it.
Hey, well, you know they lost Stephon.
All right, I'm gonna go Lions.
And the Lions on a roll right now, dog. One loss this season.
Lions.
I'm gonna go Texans. For
I'm
what reason?
Lions.
I don't know. I think Lions gonna roll on them, but I'm just
that's gonna be
gamble.
Sunday
I
night
gotta
football
gamble
gonna
on
be
some of my
cracking,
picks.
dog.
I got
That's
gamble
Sunday
on
night game right there. That's gonna be a dope game.
I got gamble on my pick. I'm gonna
Defense and
CJ.
offense.
Ain't you from the West Coast? Like my light skin, young goon with the dreads.
Hey, both the quarterbacks from the West Coast.
Who?
Jared Goff and CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
You know what they say? They say we produce quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Last one. Monday night, we got the Dolphins and the Rams.
Rams. They got Puka and West Lane back. Raiders don't play this week?
No, it's our bye week.
I'm gonna go Miami. Two are gonna go Stewart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're gonna no, don't do that, man. I'm gonna go Rams on some random shit like a jump ball or something. It's always like the Rams always win and they celebrate like they won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like every time the Rams win, they like all running around. Oh, like damn, dog. Like
I gotta go, y'all.
I feel it's the second game of the season, man. That wraps up sports talk anyway for this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think we got to start jotting these down so we can kind of come back and go over our picks too. You know what I'm saying? But man, hey, if you ever want to chime in and give us y'all picks, y'all give us y'all picks down in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? And join the conversation.